Hi guys, welcome to our SimScott 185 stream. Very exciting times in the SimScott world. We are at the 100 subscribers chat at the moment, and that is pretty awesome. It's really good. Really appreciate everyone who has contributed to the channel, subscribed to the channel. Like, it is amazing in terms of what has been going on here. So yeah. Welcome 4K, say you in the chat. Yeah, really pleased with that. So what are we going to do to celebrate? Well, World Update for the Caribbean has come out, World Update 16. We are on the island of Tobago at the moment, and we will be flying over firstly to Barbados and then into Princess Juliana, which, if you've watched a lot of YouTube videos, you will have seen everyone on the beach getting blasted by jets as they go over. But there's only really one airplane that we're going to use today. It's the one that everyone seems to enjoy when we stream, so you can see in resplendent red in the distance here is the Cessna Citation Longitude. Free and easy to use. This scenery comes with Microsoft Flight Simulator, so this is part of World Update. This is one of the tailored airports. You can see the big Tobago sign, and hopefully we'll get some good views. The first flight, only half an hour. We're going to hop all the way up to Barbados, and then we'll take a bit of a longer flight up to Princess Juliana. Here we are on the tarmac. Things looking resplendent in the Caribbean. If you like clouds, they'll burn off. It's early morning here. You can see that satellite dish just moving around, all looking very cool and working very well as new scenery. So yeah, super pleased to see sort of the scenery and the sim looking awesome in terms of what it does. So yeah, you're more than welcome to be here on your Sundays. If you are planning on saying hello in the chat, do say hello, and any questions, let me know as we go along. Excellent. Okay, let's get ourselves all set up in the cockpit, and I'll try and work out my amazing restream chat. Yeah, that all works. Good. Right, where's the airplane? There it is. That's always useful. So we will jump straight in. For people who have not seen the Longitude before, it is a stunning little aircraft to fly. It is really good. So this is the garments that we use to navigate. First of all, external power. Put your batteries on. Standby power comes on up the top. This panel up here, we'll just get seatbelts. Passenger safety light on. Don't need a tail flood at the moment. Don't need anti-collision. Recognition light on at the moment. So flying around the Caribbean should be pretty simple, to be honest. There's not a lot going on down here at this time of day. Thought I'd just relax. We're not doing any big events. We're going where the sunshine is. Get away from it, from this poor European weather. Pretty stormy in Europe today, so yeah, hopefully this will be all good. You can see our block fuel here is 1700. Where's weight here? We've got in kilograms about 3,200, so we've got loads. And we'll do that. We're doing a second hop, so we will leave that as it is. So yeah, if you're ever flying along and you want to try it, go in here. This is where you set your fuel up. You can drag this around and you can put it wherever you want. You can also do the same with payload. So do that. Just need to watch you don't go over the top. You can see it doesn't carry many passengers, so keep it simple if you are flying along, which is all good. We'll come down and have a little look at our route, which is well, we'll go into the flight plan in a minute, but if you look at it here, it's really simple. Up over Trinidad and Tobago, it's a straight line into Barbados, and we'll do a RNAV approach. We're coming into runway 09, which is this one here. We've got some freeware scenery from flightsim.to that we're using for that, so yeah, should be good views. And then we're going to head over these islands here all the way up to here, which is St. Martin, Princess Juliana. Nice approach into here, quite interesting. If you get it wrong, it's a short right turn. This is a massive hill. So yeah, we'll get there as and when. So the first flight, 30 minutes or so, not long at all. Nice one, 4K. That download speed, that is not good. Right, let me just turn off Restream Bot because that's going to get annoying. Oh, look at that, 4K, you're getting told off by Streamlabs already. You're the only one in chat and you're getting told off. That is unbelievable. Right, turn off the Restream Bot. Doesn't really want to see everything twice. Well, let's see what happens, 4K. We'll see if you can make it on time or not. So, let's put the flight plan in. I could click, it's 100 subscribers. I'm sure you'll want to see this done by scratch. And it's pretty easy when you're flying around these sort of areas. And if you're new to like vatsim and things, and we are on vatsim, yeah, have a go in these little places because it's dead down here, but the scenery is awesome. You will see a lot of water, that's the only thing. TTCP is where we are, we're at Crown Point, so hit enter. Destination is Tango Bravo, Papa Bravo. Grantley Adams. I've been to Grantley Adams Airport. It's very nice. Yeah, it's cool. There are no standard instrument departures or stars for these airports, as far as I can see. So our departure is literally, we'll take off from the runway heading, then we go direct to Tab, which I imagine is Tobago. There we go. I imagine it's not going to be on in Spain, or this one that's 4,000 miles away, so let's do that. Then it's, if you want to add an airway, which is R515, click on here, load AOA, and you can see it lists them. It knows, God, this airplane's amazing. R515, and our exit point is going to be BGI, which is here, and that's us done pretty much. We'll load that airway. It's all good. Procedures. So if you come here, departure, literally, there's nothing. Like, it won't let me select anything. Arrival, again, there's no arrival into Barbados, but the approach we can do. So we could do the iOS for 09, or we could do the RNAV. Let's do the RNAV, that's probably quite interesting. Now, where is the initial approach fix? Let's go into Barbados charts and RMB. We probably do Inaba because we're coming up from the south, so let's do that. Now we'll do load. Nice. If you want to know where we are on the ground, here we are. We're going from runway 11, so it should be pretty easy. Normally, if you're coming off 29, you'd have to backtrack all the way down, come back and shoot off this way. You can see some birds on runway. A nice one, 4K. PMTG 747. I haven't tried that. Presumably that's P3D, right? So that's cool. You can see here, not many parking spaces. It's a very, very small airport, which is cool. Nice one, 4K. Oh, why is the Restream Bot doing what it's doing? That is somewhat annoying. Bear with, let me see if I can just fix that. Professional streamer here, guys. Professional streamer, don't worry. Don't worry, it's all under control. Let's just go in here. Bear with callers. YouTube Studio. Settings. And, oh, yeah, it should be doing anything like that. Yeah, it should be okay. We will see how it all works in a second. Nothing worse, 4K. We'll be feeling alright though. Anyway, where was I? Getting all distracted, trying to stream and fly an airplane at the same time. Absolutely mental. So, waiting fuel, set the M28, take the default. Nice one. Payload's fine. Fuel on board, we'll sync that up. That just takes what we did before. Go back, take off data. Weather. It's a nice 29 degrees here, which is great. 135 at 11 knots, which is cool. interesting, it doesn't have the runway details in here, so let's just take that from here. So let's go with 109 degrees, 109, enter that. Bear with callers again, bear with. Streaming live, guys, streaming live. Go, cool. I'll see what we can do 4K, see how the timing works. Should work though. You'll be a pro then. Right, what else are you guys looking at? Just this, hold on. Have a look outside. Well, I'm sorry, I'm just fiddling around with something in the background here. See that? Right. Nice, nice. Cool. Right, I think we're back in action. Apologies for that. Gosh, streaming live, guys. Alrighty here. Let's get back in here. What are we doing? 109 degrees. It's 2000. Let's go with 2700 as that. Runway elevation. Just gonna put as so it's. It looks like it's -8, so 28 to there, but we'll just put a 0. And we'll do the runway gradient 02. Lovely. Data, check flaps, alright. Runway, that's fine. Runway there. Runway 11, nice. Set the takeoff speeds. Cool. So that's that done. Then we need to start up our APU just to get here, which is get some power in. Go outside. I can now. Don't think we need this at the moment. I don't think we really need this. You'll be able to hear the APU coming in. That's the exhaust coming out there. Ah, 4K, this jet is awesome. I really like it. Really like it. It's very cool. And it's just a little pocket rocket, to be honest. And it's default, but look at it, look at it. And the colours, this is cheeky Lewis Hamilton colours. I think he used to have a jet like this. So yeah, all good. There's the, just leave you guys looking at something. Get some good wing views while we're here. Yeah, we will be good. Right, it is a very short flight, so we're going to go up to 21,000 feet only. So again, use your altitude and you'll see it come up here. Set that to 21,000, like that. You can hear the air conditioning kicking in the background. Turn on your flight directors. Biff, baff, boff. If you want to know if you've missed, is it study level 4K? Yes. it's fairly stunning. These Garmins are amazing. They're free and yeah, can't knock it. If you want to know if you missed anything, come into Synoptics and go to pre-flight, and it comes up here. So parking brake, stabilizer trim is here, so we need to set that. So let's bring it into the green arc. Just at the top, 2.5 works. Hold on, there we go. Then you can see that goes away. Parking brake's on, and flaps are still there, which is cool. The other thing that is awesome in this is you can put your charts on the screen, and they're quite difficult to read, to be fair. When you when you look at them, they're quite small, but you can zoom in. You can see I've got Eindhoven in here because it's still got my previous one, but I can come in here. I could go to airport info, do that, and it comes up on screen. Yes, I can understand that 4K. I love this little airplane. Like, I don't know, there's not many people who fly it on YouTube, and I seem to be the one that sort of, well, there's a few of us, but we are a small group of intrepid voyagers. Anyway, where are we? TTCP. So, what's the METAR saying? 120 at 11 knots, fuel at 1829, QNH is 1012. So, set your QNH here. You can see it change here. That's all good. And we will be ready to go soon. Nice one, gang. Let me know if you need me to turn up the sim or you can't hear anything in the background. I'll be very happy to tailor everything to your whims, boys and girls. You can see, look at this, look at the flag there. The sim is looking awesome. Anywho, we will get ourselves underway, and because we're a private jet, in theory we don't really need to push back because, well, we'll swing around to the right. That shouldn't be there, but you know, could be worse. And I don't think there's anyone really coming in to land around here at the moment. Let's see, Trinidad, TTCP. No, there's a KLM on its route. But if we want to start the engines, it's very simple. Come down here, and you've got run and stop. So hit run, hit the starter. Same here. You can do dual starts. Engine spooling up. That's how the upper 1% travel. Cool. So that's all sorted, and yeah, it's all good. All good, all good, all good. If you want to know how to use the auto throttle in this little sports car, that button there is auto throttle. So at the moment, nothing is armed up here. If I click it, you've got takeoff armed, and if you want to do toga or go around, it's awkwardly this little button here. If I click that, you can see the flight directors go like so. Look at that, guys. It does. It's almost like I know what I'm doing in this airplane. So that's all set, and when we accelerate, it will do there. You've got options when you take off. We'll need nav mode, and we will do first of all vertical speed, and we'll go up by here. Sorry, I'm pressing exactly the wrong thing. We will go up at 2,000 feet a minute, which you can see here. You could do things like flight level change and VNAV. If you do VNAV in this mode and you've got vertical speed, it will still respect any constraints, which is super duper. Yeah, I know you'd hate it, 4K. This is my kind of airplane, much easier. Cool. The other good thing with this is it's got a working weather map, which is standard inside it. But as you can see, the weather's just, it's pretty good here already. So yeah, it's not much help really. We'll go for map mode, full screen, and we're good. What else have we forgotten to do? We're definitely not squawking that. We'll go... Ugh, what's IFR in the ASUS. What's the code for that? Help me out, someone. You'd love it 4K. I've got loads of videos on this. Is it 2000? We'll go 2000. It's not like anyone's going to really care until we meet them. Let's do 2000. Enter that. It's on auto, so you can change it to all these. So TA only, altitude reporting on standby. We'll keep it on auto, which basically means that when we take off, it'll kick into life. Yeah, it's such a cool little airplane. Love it. Cool. Yeah, it's decent, isn't it, 4K? I am a massive fan of this. Right, let's get ourselves out of here. So, let's have a look at our charts, and I'm gonna just for ease, I will use the Navigraph charts just because they're a bit bigger. You guys can follow along. We'll dismiss that. So we're gonna taxi. Basically, oh, hold on. It's the wrong flight, guys. Here we go. See that? You can see I was testing something. Yeah, the Garmin's are awesome. Like, it's very cool. Let's see if this works or not. I was thinking about it. If not, we sort of know where we're going anyway. But airports. I would like, please. Yes. Is that? That is not where we are. What's going on? Just thinking about it. TTC, yeah, that's the one. Just whenever you're ready, Navigraph. If not, I'll show you on here. Yeah, it's cool, the synthetic vision. I'm a big fan of it. Anyway, let's do it. Let's do it the cool way in here. We'll see if we can get a closer view. There we go. So we're literally going to go out to here. So via Alpha, so we'll go down there, and our call sign today is ExecJet, which is basically NetJets in the USA. So we'll take park and brake off. We'll go back to map. We'll put in one stage of flap, which you can see there. Nice. Bit of a starter. It's a really good question, 4K. I think you can go from like New York to London in it. Whether you'd want to, big question. Let's not knock this man over. Hello, my friend. Let's put on our anti-collision light and taxi light. Is that all done? Yeah. Look at that. This is awesome. Oh, decapitation done. Good. Yeah, it's not bad in terms of range, right? The brakes are pretty spongy. What we'll do is we'll depart over the island, get some views, and then yeah, get ourselves up into the cruise. Robinson traffic, ExecJet 185, taking runway 11, and we'll go for immediate departure from Alpha Robinson traffic. Cool. Just alert everyone to our intentions. So let's get on the runway and get out of here, guys. Get our landing lights on. Nothing on final. Just follow the yellow line down. What we're going to do is just go take off. The actual first point on our waypoint is above the airport here, so we may need to skip that, but let's see. Right, let's get out of here, guys. You can see we go into hold mode here. the auto throttles. And I'm loving the new Caribbean scenery. It is so cool. Anyway, that's V1 coming up soon. And away we go. A little bit of wind. Gear comes up. Nice. So the airplane will handle throttles first, so you can hear it throttling back. Take a bit of left turn here. Curious where it's going to take us. Yeah, tabs over the top of the airport, so we're not going to go there. But what we will do in our flight plan is we can go direct to CAPELLIX. Do that. And that should kick in. There we go. So we're in nav mode. We're in vertical speed mode. Oh, we were in vertical speed mode. Hit autopilot. And there we go. Yeah, it's a bit of a pocket rocket, 4K. It's sort of, does its own thing. So we put it into autopilot now. We're in nav mode. You can see we're climbing at around 2,000 feet. A little bit bumpy with the wind. But some great views out the window. Nice one. Let's get some tunes on. And we'll get ourselves up, and away to Barbados. Nice one, guys. Ooh. Not sure what's happening over here. Some masking problems, but otherwise, we just took off from there, coming up this way here. Hey, Jiva. Ooh, what is a halo bang? Oh, we're really gonna see, guys. It's a lot of water. Joys of flying in the Caribbean. It's not a lot out there at the moment, but yeah, it's all good. If we can get you a view that's sort of off the nose. Doesn't really let you do it, and you can kind of do it that way. Nice. And look, we're not long. We're at a cruising altitude already. You can see here, time to top of descent, 6 minutes. It's not long. And we want to check our arrival. So, flight plan. CAPELLIX to Logan, but then it wants to go over the top of the airport, and that's not cool. We don't want to do that, so we're going to delete this waypoint here, and that makes it just a little bit easier. So we're going to come in via the RMP for runway 09, so we can check that off against our Garmin here. So, Inaba, which is here, going to be above 3,000 feet. Same at Olodo. It's a right turn onto Alexa, and then straight into runway 09. And then, if there's a go around, hold it a locky. You can see the profile here. It's all good. Should be fairly simple. And then when we land, we're going to come in 09, and we'll just take some parking off to the left. Should all be good. Looking forward to it, guys. Looking forward to it. This is very similar to a Boeing in terms of how it operates. So we can see time to top of descent, 3 minutes. Shortest flight we've ever done. We'll bring the height down to around about, we'll go down to 1,000 feet, because we're going to do the RNAV approach, so we have to do that. Pretty sure in the distance that might be Barbados, but we'll see when we get closer. So yeah, if you are new to the channel and you're watching, you're very welcome. Join the 100. Join the 100 subscribers. Super grateful for it. We're going to do one more leg after this up to Princess Juliana, which will be a bit longer. That's good. That flight is probably a bit longer. It's probably about an hour and a half or so. Maybe not. We'll see. Probably about an hour. Bit more to see there, though. What we should have done, just to be a little bit smarter, is we can turn off the APU and the landing lights. Recognition lights, anti-collision still on, passenger safety still on. Should have on the emergency exits, but we're not going to need those guys. Just turn towards Logan on the flight plan here. Getting near top of descent, 30 seconds away. That's definitely Barbados up ahead. Grant Lee Adams. Would help actually. That's typical. We should be on this, and no one would have heard our announcement, so you know, it's cool. Another rookie error, guys. Who should have reminded me of that? All good though. So we're starting our descent into Barbados. Not many people around here, but there is an American Airlines going into Grant Lee Adams at the moment. The weather for Grant Lee Adams, let's come into here. Home, performance, landing data, weather. Oh, punchy, 136 and 13. 28, 29.88 for the barometric pressure. We'll put that in a second. Set those landing speeds, so slow landing speeds, 124 knots. .36 at 13, 29.88. So we can do that. So if you ever got hectopascals here and you want to go, you want to change it, come in this little side thing, inches, and there you are. 29.88. It's bang on. I'm not sure how accurate the weather is in the Caribbean in this simulator. It seems to always have standard pressure everywhere, but you know, it's all good. So hope you're all doing well. We'll go to local pressure, just because we're going to be descending. Yeah, chilled out Sundays here. Hopefully you're all relaxing. Bit of Sunday meal. Sim's got in the background. What a day. What life, guys. There's a British Airways off to my right hand side somewhere, but I don't think we'll be able to see them at the moment. All good. So you can see the approach here. Basically an ABBA, and it's a right turn, and that's the hold if we decide to have too much excitement as we come into land. VNAV profile, it's great. So again, it's GPS on profile. We got the indicator here on the I'm going to call it the PFD, sure. Yeah. See all the little Caribbean islands off to our left-hand side? Can't actually see them here. Yep, some mountains in there, over there. But this is Barbados ahead of us. Doesn't look like much, but when we get closer, it'll be a bit better. Home to the rich and famous who just want to go and have a nice holiday. So yeah, we'll do this short hop, get ourselves turned around, back in the air. It's another hour up towards Princess Juliana. Do they have parking charts? They're there. Lovely. Approach. We'll just pin that in. So yeah, the world update. It's more just scenery. It's not any performance or anything like that. I think that'll be coming with the next update. But we will be sure to be using the beta. We want to see what it's like, so yeah, should be good. Alright. We'll can the music, because we need to concentrate a little bit more. So, let's get ourselves in position, get landing lights on. This is like a little short hop, but you'd be surprised, if you look at some flights by Virgin, BA, they tend to sort of take their 777s, 787s, and they do hop the islands to then take people back to, say, the UK, so it's not unusual to do like a little 15-minute flight, land, get more passengers on, and then go again for the long haul back. So yeah, it's quite interesting. Not that our plane is the same size as that, let's be honest. Here he is, trying his best. Okay, cool. What's our missed approach briefing? So, missed approach, climb to 3000, direct a lucky and hold. Nice. Interesting. Hectopascals is what the altimeter is, not inches. Wait, there's some sort of remnants from the transition level as well. So yeah, we should all be good for this approach. We are pretty slow when we come into land, so you'll see here 125 knots roughly. Approached 135, but over the threshold about 125. That is not fast, so if you are ever on a vatsim event with other peeps, then you do need to let people know that you are you're not going to go as fast as, say, the jets, so they can create the right spacing for you. Otherwise, everyone gets very unhappy as you cause a massive traffic jam in about 3 go-arounds. Don't ask me how I know, guys. Don't ask. But you can always put it in the remarks of your flight plan, and that keeps people up to date. Nice. Okay, so we're approaching the initial approach fix, which is Naba, which is down here. And then we'll aim to, as we come off the runway, maybe take Delta Echo and have a little look around. There's loads of parking. There's actually, I think, a ground controller on now, which would be awesome. Get to talk to someone. 121.9. Plug that in, ready to go. 12190. Enter. We can flip flop that as and when we need it. Grantley Adams traffic. NetJets 185 is approaching Naba for the RMP approach runway 09. Grantley traffic. It is 09 we're going into, right? I haven't just made that up. Well, there we go. Cool. Nice, nice, nice. So, we're going quite fast, and we've only got 5 miles ready to slow down, so we'll go into manual speed mode, and we'll get ourselves slowed right down to 200 knots. Now, because we're in somewhat of a little private jet, you can approach it some absolutely pocket rocket speeds, but we won't be doing that. Not today. But also, just extend. You can see here our speed brakes, just to slow us down a little bit. As well, yeah, handles down here, and bring it back in. You can see that knocked a load of speed off us, which was good. Now, I'm not sure when in the longitude if we would hit approach here for the RMP. Yeah, I know Virgin has no 777s. It's usually A330s, isn't it? They're big Airbus helmets. I know 4K. Oh, I know. So, I'm pretty sure we can keep ourselves in VNAV and NAV, and it will just, the airplane should just fly it for us. We'll put one stage of flap just to slow ourselves down. So we're still going a good 200 knots, and I'd quite like to be less than that. Or 220 knots. Let's get down to about 180. See the runway over there in the distance. Cruise ship off the wing. See there, parked up. We'll drop the gear, and that'll slow us down. It's our airplane going in the other direction. That will slow us down quite nicely. I'm going to hit approach and see what happens. Who knows? I think it will. Yeah, it's definitely following us down now. Second stage flaps. See them down here. Grantley Adams traffic. EasyJet 185 is on a 5-mile final runway 09. Grantley Adams traffic. Can't see Grantley Adams. That was a bit horrendous. We'll hand fly this in a bit. Now what you find in the longitude is that as you add more flap, you'll hear the engines spool up. It creates a ton of drag. Let's take over because we are way high. So that following the approach did not work so well in the final stage of flap. So I'm pretty sure, I would have thought it would have captured the glide slope and would have gone in. But anyway, we can hand fly it. We are quite high. But this little jet is pretty versatile. Chop the throttle, we'll just glide in. Get a bit of crosswind from the right hand side. Still high on the glide. Correcting. You can see we're doing about 130 knots, that's all good, and the glide slope's coming back in again, so. Put our missed approach altitude in. It's 3,000 feet. Can use the PAPIs as a bit of a guide. I'm concentrating because I'm not chatting anymore. Still a bit low on the PAPIs, but we're good. We are fine. We're more than fine, guys. Let's see, inner marker beeping away at us. Still a little bit high, but that's alright. Keep the nose up, keep the nose up, keep the nose up, and down we go. Lovely. And you could use reverse thrust, but we really don't need it at this size of airport. Just squeeze on those squeaky brakes. Welcome to Barbados, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we're going to take next exit on the left. Cool. That all seemed to go fairly alright, which was, you know, a surprise given how high we were. Cool. We'll take the left and then we'll contact ground once we're clear. Super duper. First stage of flight done. Let's go down here. And I'm sure he'll ask where I want to park and I'll be like, oh, I don't know, mate. Anywhere that's easy and nearby. Let's stop around here. So this is freeware scenery we've got here, which is cool. We'll tidy up the aircraft first before we contact, so flaps come up. Which is good, and we'll start the APU. Which is nice. Flight directors can come off. And landing lights are off, taxi's still on, anti-collision. Yep, that's all good. Now, and they are still on, 121.9. Let's flip-flop. See if we can have a chat. We also need to know where we are, because that's helpful to say. Delta and Echo. And let's have a little chimwag. Adams Ground, very good morning. Exec Jet 185 with you on Echo.
Exec Jet 185, Adams Ground, good day. You can taxi to... Actually, are you looking to go to MJet or are you just going to the private, to the jet stand?
We'll take any stand that's on this side of the airport if that's alright.
Roger, you can taxi to stand 6 via Echo Alpha.
Stand 6 via Echo and Alpha, thanks Exec Jet 185.
Well, see you.
Little does he know he's going to see me again very quickly. Where are we going to? Stand 6. And there it is, over there. Cool. Alright, let's get ourselves over there. Nice one. First stage done, team. First stage done. Now, I don't know how good this scenery is in terms of markings, but it looks pretty good. Look at that. It's not bad, it's got all the numbers. Here's stand 6. Let's just check that is stand 6 and not made some colossal error, but I don't think we have. No, I don't think we have. Nice. Yeah, that sort of all looks okay. It's, yeah, we're going to go right below the control tower, give them a little wave. And then we'll have a quick break and then get ourselves off to Princess Juliana. Super. Get these guys just having a laugh behind the fence, lads. What are they up to? Are they dancing? watching you two. Right, parking brake comes on. Got the APU so we can cut off our engines. Ooh, close the guard. All good. Now, the problem with this is that I'm pretty sure GSX is going to have a fit if I try and do this. And the the plane doors don't open or anything, so just going to have to imagine, guys, alright? Taxi light comes off. That's off. It's all good. Just leave us in turnaround state in this very sunny part of the world.
Passengers bus is coming.
Oh, well, there's a passenger's bus, so that's cool. So this is freeware scenery, which is very cool. It's on Flight Sim 2 if you just search for Grantley Adams. It all looks very nice. Oh, hold on. Here comes the party bus, ready to take everyone on their hollybobs. Very realistic. You would be disappointed if you'd hired a private jet and you were like, let's get off, guys. Let's get to our 5-star hotel, and this turned up. You'd be like, where's the limos? To be fair though, Caribbean Airlines is... Oh, he's got the bus open. See, unfortunately the door doesn't open, so you're going to have to... Just imagine it, guys. Imagine people sprinting out, 10 bags each. Beautiful. Right, guys. Not really. I'd quite like the crew to stay if that's alright. Yep. Okay, that's that done. Lovely. Alright, guys, we'll let me just do a few things in the background. You guys can take in the view of the excellent longitude. We'll get the flight plan all set up for the return. Not even a return, just where we're going next. Princess Juliana. Right. Bear with, guys. I will put some tunes on for you. And yeah, I'll be back in a second. Cool. Hey guys, we're back. Oh, very quick. What I'll do is I'll set up the airplane. And we'll get ourselves sorted. So let's just come in here and get this all sorted and set up. I'll leave this very chilled out music in the background. So, if you're doing a turnaround in the longitude, what would you like to do first? Well, come here, flight plan, and flight plan options. Delete the flight plan first that we had before. So now, we're off to Princess Juliana. So, let's go first to here, which is the raw flight plan. So, we're at Grantley Adams. TPBP, he says. I can't spell. What is it? TBPB. There we go. Grantley Adams. Enter. We're going to TNCM. Tango, November, Charlie Mike. Princess Juliana. And so our first waypoint. BIG, enter. That's again. I think I'm just like knackered today. BGI is where we're going, and it's here, right above the airport. Then we're going to get on a cheeky little airway, which is the UA 632. This one here, and our exit from that is ANU. So we'll load that. Come down from ANU, another cheeky little airway, UB540 or 520, sorry, here. And Alopo is our exit. Load that from Alopo, another airway, Bravo 520. Exit is PGM, and we'll load that. And then we've got that in there now. Procedure-wise, departure again. Very similar to when we came out of the previous place. We had nothing there. Interestingly though, there are arrivals into Princess Juliana that we probably could use. Let's have a little look. The Aluba 1 arrival from Alopo, and that's on our flight plan. That's cool. Let's do that. So Aluba, transition Alopo, runway 10. Load that bad boy. Now, we probably then want to get rid of that. Remove waypoint. Yep. We're going to have a Lopo. Yeah, cool. So it knows that we've got duplicates in there. Cool. So that works. In terms of fuel that we need, I think we've probably got plenty, but 2,200. Let's come in here. We got 2,600. Let's just bump it up a little bit, just in case. Nice. We'll do that. Weather we've got here. Lovely day, still in Barbados. Grantley Adams, do we? There we go. Runway 9. Where are we? Yeah, runway 9 here. Runway 9. Weather's there. Runway's there. That's all good. We'll accept those takeoff speeds. So that's all good. Flight plan's there. Nice. Okay, let's get ourselves out of here and into Princess Juliana. I mean, we could just shout to the tower from up here, but... And maybe we shall, but we probably won't. I'm going to turn the music down just for a little bit, just because Can't need to concentrate just at the moment, but we'll turn it back on. Don't you worry, music lovers in the background. Have that going as and when we get up in the air. Nice one. So, what do I want to do here? Well, you can always ask for clearance, I guess. Let's just set things up though, so we're all in a good position. Going up to 43,000 feet this time, so getting pretty high. If you followed along last time, you'll know exactly what to do, but let's get that in there. 4300. I wonder if I need to turn off auto throttle. It's blinking away at me. Okay, well, good for it. We'll figure that one out. Flight director, come Tom. Nice one. Do that, do that, do that. Don't think there's any departure charts for where we are at the moment for Grantley Adams. No, no. Taxi. Airport info. Noise abatement. What's it say? Prior to initiating northbound turns, jet shall climb to 2,000 feet or proceed to zone which counts and continue climbing. So basically after 2,500 feet we're allowed to turn, which is fine. We're still on 121.9, which is our good friend on Adams ground. So we'll get that turned around and we'll get ourselves out of here again. Pretty quiet around here. Not many people fly in the Caribbean, or is it the Caribbean? Oh, I've been saying it wrong all stream. Kind of far away from ever, right? You kind of have to go to America or bust. Let's just set up our trim again, which was down here, which is fine. What else was in our aircraft synoptics? Pre-flight, parking brake, and flaps were all good. Oil pressure's good. All good. All good. Cool. Adams ground, very good. Morning again. It's ExecJet 185, stand 6. Request clearances filed to St. Martin's, Princess Juliana.
And ExecJet 185, negative and clearance. Clearance will be given to you on taxi. You can give me a call or push to start. You can expect an intersection Charlie departure if able.
Yeah, I noted clearance on on pushback and taxi. Cleared for pushback, and we'll call for clearance when ready for taxi. ExecJet 185. That was a mouthful. Crumbs. And he said something about departure Charlie, but I'm not sure what that is. Anyone could help, that'd be good, but I don't think there's anything in here that tells us what to do. Okay, air carrier is a negative. Standard minimums, don't need. Right, let's get ourselves anyway onto the taxiway, and then we will give this chap a little shout. not want to do that. Don't want it to be too hot in here. Let's do that. Let's do that. And that. Nice. So we will get ourselves positioned onto Alpha. Ourselves set up as before. Wait, 2000. Said what? Nav. Vertical nav and vertical speed. We'll do the same thing. Ooh, of 2000. Which is there. Cool. Still got 2000 in there. Kill the APU. Now, that was interesting what he was asking us to do, but we will flip ourselves around onto the taxiway. So that's quite interesting. I think that happens at quite a lot of airports in the US, certainly, and maybe in the Caribbean, that the apron isn't controlled by ground. And Adam's ground, ExecJet 185 is on Alpha, ready for clearance.
And as at 185, you can taxi to holding point Charlie, runway taxi to holding point Charlie, runway 09 via Alpha, if you're on AH1012, and I'll have your clearance through momentarily.
Taxi, holding point Charlie via Alpha, and just repeat the rest for me, please, ExecJet 185.
So with that, I'll have your clearance through here in 1 second.
Perfect, thank you, ExecJet 185.
And as at 185, I have your clearance through you.
Yeah, go ahead for ExecJet 185.
You're cleared to the Princess Juliana International Airport by Bravo Golf India second. Then it's filed. Equipment maintained flight level 430, squawk 2706.
Good to Princess Juliana Airport, initially Bravo Golf India second, and then as filed, climb flight level 430 and squawk 2706. ExecJet 185.
As at Jet 185, you're back correct.
Cool. 2706 in the box. 2706. Enter. So we're going to go basically towards the VOR. Oh, how careless is that? Look at that. Anti-collision wasn't on. We just got ourselves out of there. I bet we also haven't put our first stage of flapping. There we go. Too much excitement. It's got to be doing it on stand. Anyway, let's get ourselves out of here. There's Charlie here that we're going out to. So basically we'll take off and loop ourselves back over the airport, I think is what's going to happen. That's the plan anyway. It's interesting because the noise abatement's kind of different. It sort of says, if you're going northbound, climb to proceed to which kind of continue climb at best rate of climb. Continue normal climbing. Southbound's different, and that's arriving. Okay, well, all good. We'll figure it out. That's cool. I didn't realise it did that. Tells you which frequency you're on. Nice. Sometimes. Sobo is pretty good. This is Charlie on the left. I think Jet 185 is at Charlie, ready for departure.
As at Jet 185, no further ATC services are available, unfortunately. Monitor on frequency 122.8. Have a good flight. See you.
122.8, thanks for your help. See you. Look at us having flight simulator chat. Right, let's go. Landing on. Just check there's nothing coming in on final, but I don't think there's anything around there. There's not. Granny Adams traffic, EasyJet 185, lining up runway 09 for immediate departure. Granny Adams traffic. Alright, let's get out of here, gang. And on to Princess Juliana. Conscious. I also need to update the stream overview. Alright, let's get out of here. Loads of runway to play with, so bit of a kick from the wind. Gear comes up. Getting blown around here by the crosswind. We weren't made to turn until 2,500. Still a bit away. Ooh, goodness, that was a kick, wasn't it? Put in direct to BGI, and we'll wait for. Do I activate that? Ah, this is gonna look brilliant. Okay, we'll start a right turn fairly soon. Get the autopilot in, and you're a climb. Nice one. On our way, guys. And that's interesting. So, because I kept it in manual mode, it was still in manual, hence it was trying to keep the 160. It's now rocketing up, which is good. Little gotchas. All the little gotchas when you're flying on Flight Simulator. Bring the flaps up. So we're literally going to do a bit of a 180, well a 360 in fact, over the top of the runway. So that's where we're just taking off from. We're going to spin right around, as you can see here. Which will be cool. So that's the island. Barbados is not big at all. Nice one. Give a wave to the control tower. Really helpful. Super nice people. To get back in the cockpit, we'll go to flight level change. Blast our way up. Standard pressures. Sea looks awesome. Looks amazing. Okay. All good. We'll get ourselves settled in. To 10,000 feet. Landing lights come off. Taxi light off. Recognition on. just enjoying the music, guys, and I'm just relaxed. What's really cool, so if you are interested, like I am a bit of a geek, so we're here and we're flying here. You've got the islands off to our left hand side here, but you can see up ahead there's one that's covered by cloud, and that is this one here. We're on the weather radar. You can see that there's a little bit of activity, which is cool. The radar isn't super accurate, right? It's a top-down view, basically. It's not looking ahead, so it's not like a cone here. Basically, it's looking down the way and saying there. So if I'm flying over the top of it, I don't really care about that weather because I'm above it, but it still depicts it. It's better than some of the standard stuff that we get and some of the payware airlines. So yeah, really good. Anyway, I'll be here for questions, guys. You just chill out. Again, we've got 15 minutes to our top of descent. You can see here, top of descent shown on the map here, and let's just brief our arrival into Princess Juliana well in advance. So let's pin that and taxi. It's all good. It's all on there. So coming in on the Aluba 1. It's just Aluba 1. That'd be weird if it was. Oh, just say Aluba 1. Why not? Just here, Aluba 1. We're coming in from Alupo, and then sending into Aluba, which I imagine then when we do the approach, which is, let's see, the RNAV. Flight plan, procedures. We got the Alupo, and then from here, we are going to use the RNAV GNS. Lovely. Which is, let's just check that actually. So Aluba, and then it looks like it would swing into yeah, that's interesting. Evacuate lesser. We could do the transition via Alupo, I guess. Kind of works, right? We do that. Nice. Let's just pin that. Well, the minimum's 700 feet. So, procedure. 700. Enter. Alupo. So, flight plan. Is that going to behave itself? Alupo intercept PGM. Alupo Umana Lesser. On bed. So, we want to. Aluba. Yeah, that's interesting. So I kind of want to get rid of. Go to Lupo, Umana, Aveki, lesser map on. Which all works. So I don't really want to go over the top of St. Martin, so we will remove that. Yep. And then, interesting, I want to go Alupo intercept Aluba, but I think that's probably, yeah, I see. You could go over the top of from Aluba over there and then come back out to Alupo, which would just be crazy, guys, crazy. So let's remove that. We'll remove that. And we'll remove that. Okay, dokie. And then I wonder if we can remove that arrival. Nice. So that should work now. It goes to Lupo and Anna. Yeah. Sure. See what happens. And that's, I think, got everything that we need in it, because we come here. Umana Afaki lesser at 1700 feet. Map on. Yeah, okay, so it goes to 1700. So we'll, yeah. And then the missed approach should be up to 4000, I imagine. Yeah, right turn to 4000, direct on bed. Need to be really careful here. So when you come into land, this hazard beacons is basically you want to turn this way. Because there's hills here, basically. So you need to get yourself away. Yeah, to climb away. Climbing right turn to 4000. Interesting to show you on here. Which I imagine this, and then direct to on bed, which must be, yeah, over here. Okay, cool. And on the ground, coming in runway 10. We'll try and take one of these exits so we're not having to backtrack. That's General Aviation over there. But, yeah. We'll come into the main approach. also set our... We've got 10 minutes to top descent, so... Just set this... now just 1,000 feet, and we'll just start our descent when we're ready. Yeah, a local Umana, so we're basically going to come in this way and just swing round. Nicely done, guys. Leaving the clouds behind. Beautiful. Like a runway down there. Pretty mountainous as well. Across the middle of there. Beautiful part of the world though. So, top of descent in just 5.5 minutes away, guys, and then we'll be starting our descent into sunny Juliana. So, not long to top descent. Then we'll be well on our way to making our approach into Princess Juliana. Okay, we're literally 10 seconds out from top of descent, so you'll start to see we go into V path and start descent down. So that's us starting our descent into Princess Juliana. Nice one, guys. So, as we've started our descent, we need to do a couple of things. So, home, performance, landing data, load the weather, METAR for Princess Juliana. So what we've got, 148.5 knots, view, it's very calm, QNH 1014. Runway's all good, landing config, full landing flaps, set those landing speeds, 117, pretty slow. It's all good. You can see we're on our way towards a local. Then we come in, the missed approach is literally that right turn, and then we hold over our on bit. what is random is, of all the islands, there are 3 of us all arriving within 9 minutes of each other. So we're gonna have to do some vectoring. Stick some planning lights on. Just we're far out, but there's traffic around, so just in case. Don't have to turn them on just below 10,000 feet. If you want someone to know where you are, then it's quite useful to have that ability. So I think we're heading over this way. This looks like the island that everyone holds over. So. I think we'll do so. Just again, we can check the planning data. Let's get the METAR 1014. Ooh, we're in inches though, aren't we? Interesting. Let's change ourselves back to over here. Hectopascals. 1214. Yep. Let's get ourselves all set up. Again, usually do that through the transition level. Actually, yeah, it's that. Ooh, way a bit early to do that, so we'll go back to standard and then do it a bit further on. Weather radar is not showing very much, so we'll go back to map view and zoom in. So now you can see the approach taking place. Coming in here, and then looping round. And we're coming in via Umana, and then into Lesser and the map on. See they're using a VOR approach or a visual approach. We'll go with the RNAV and then we can always convert it to visual as we get closer. Okay, 20,000 feet. We'll cut off the cool music and get ourselves concentrating. Haven't heard any calls yet on the mighty V-Pilot or vatsim. And there's a few of us all just piling in at the same time. So we'll see. As we get closer, we'll make some calls. If you're in the chat, say hello. And if you're just relaxing, listening to this and chilling out on your Sunday, you're super welcome here. If you're new to the channel, give it a wee thumbs up. It always helps the algorithm, battling the YouTube ability for someone to see this channel. Give us a wee thumbs up, give it a like, leave a comment, and if you like what you say, subscribe as well. Oh, it's pro streaming stuff, this, guys. Then we'll land, leave you to your Sundays, keep you all chilled out. So yeah, you can see if we were to have a missed approach, sort of a right turn over the right hand side of the southern tip of the island, then into on-bed, and we'd start doing a few laps. Basically over there, I think. Let's have a little look. Yeah. This looks like on-bed on our right hand side. So we'd hold over that and then go. I think what you'll start to see as we get closer is a load of cruise ships. So there's one down there. And I'm pretty sure when we come into land at Princess Juliana, you'll also get a treat of seeing a cruise ship in its glory on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Clean this window. People are paying money for this flight. Come on, guys, come on. So, engine's throttling back. And you can see one on the profile, which is this pink diamond here. This looks like it's the ooh. I wonder what happens if I do this now. He says procedure, activate approach. Don't do that. I know it's going to do that. Let's go direct to here, please. There we go. So it was trying to start the procedure again at a low pull. One thing in the longitude, if you've got an approach and you want to activate it, you have to do it before this initial waypoint. Because if I activate it now, it wants to flip around to a low point and start it again. That is user error, guys. A lack of skills. Anyway, how are we all looking? Well, we all seem to be slotting in nicely. I'm going to be... me and another chap is in American Airlines. Looks like we're landing at the same time, but I don't think that's going to actually happen. And then there's another American Airlines service coming in from Miami. JetBlue is coming from somewhere I can't pronounce. Good. Punta Cana, someone else. Nice. So here's chaos. There's one person on approach, which I think is a JetBlue. And I think if I zoom out, should be another one. It's maybe a bit too far out to see at the moment. But decent look like there's two planes that look like they're going to get very close to each other, let's put it that way. Oh, and there's someone off our wing.
Flight traffic up to 107, we're 4 miles final, 10.
Nice one, so that's JetBlue. What I might do is just vector ourselves a little bit further out, but we'll see. Or we could slow ourselves right down. Why don't we do that? Manual speed. Let's get down to 200 knots or so. Fight the gap. 210 knots is a nice speed. A nice speed to go at. There's one there. Pretty sure there's two people there, but maybe someone has a glitch transponder on. Or she, don't know. Sexist though. So there's one on approach. Which, if I zoom out, you can sort of see flashing away over there. And the runway is that, ooh, I'm gonna say is that in there sort of way. Sure, it'll be fine. Sure, it will be fine.
Traffic inbound, Juliana. How far out are you on the final? Sierra, Quebec, Bob 170, entry.
Oh, that's there. Yeah. Don't think he is. Just one there and one there. I reckon this is someone waiting to take off. How far are we out from Umana? I suspect there's someone on the ground that's waiting to take off.
Joanna traffic, JetBlue 107, backtracking runway 10, we'll keep it fast for the landing traffic, Joanna traffic.
Oh, well, yeah, I forgot this backtrack. That's exciting. Cool. Cool.
San Martin traffic, visual range in runway 10, sky up 170.
I didn't understand any of that. That is... I wonder if it's the person landing and that's the person backtracking.
Joanna traffic, JetBlue 107, clear of runway 10.
Yeah, well, that's all good. They seem to have sorted it out. And I'm coming in slower, so that's good. We can probably speed up again. Cheeky. Yay! Landing lights are on. We'll go to local pressures, which is 1014. Everything else, no warnings. Got ourselves nicely configured for this approach. Cool. to FMS speeds. There's the island down there. Cool. So we're taking a right turn, and then we'll be starting our 10-mile final, basically. Juliana traffic exit Jet 185 is turning onto a 10-mile final for runway 10, Juliana traffic. See the cruise boats in the bay, and we're heading for this runway here. So we'll start to slow down because we are cantering along at a fair rate of knots. Gets us down to about 170 knots.
Martin traffic, really cottage, taxiway Alpha 2.
Cool. Got the speed brake out, just to slow us down a wee bit. Now we'll put the first stage of flaps in. 1,000 to go. If we hit approach, if that'll work. Yes. So that is now capturing the glide slope. That's cool. I have to admit, we do look quite low, but let's see. Juliana traffic, exit Jet 185, 5-mile final, runway 10, Juliana traffic. Nice one, gang, we've almost made it. Thank you if you're still watching. If you're watching this back, hope you're enjoying it. Set my approach altitude, which was 4,000 feet. Said we're trying to get off the runway pretty quickly, but we'll see. Go full flaps now, and minimums. We'll continue. And we'll just flight hand fly it from here. It's easy to want to fly higher than what you see the nose is dropping. You want to fly almost higher than what it's telling you to do on the glide slope. It's not really a glide slope, it's an RNAV. But yeah, it's, you can see how low to the beach you get on this approach. And there's a fence. It came in quite high on that, so that's alright.
50.
Nice. Well, we're definitely not making the turn-offs though. Oh, that's mental. What we will do though is do the backtrack here. Very quickly, welcome everyone to St. Juliana. If you're still watching, thank you very much. If you're not, or you're watching it back, join us live next time. It's much more fun. To get these upper class peeps to their destination. It's on the APU. Get ourselves parked up. We'll go and see if there's anyone we can sidle up to in our little jet. General Aviation area on there. We'll go and buzz the big boys. But yeah, thanks for joining, guys. Hopefully it's useful if you're using it to learn how to fly this little airplane. A bit of mimicking, watch it back, and I promise you'll get the hang of it pretty quickly. And we'll make a call to say that we're clear of the runway once we're over the stop lines. And Juliana traffic, ExecJet 185 is clear of runway 10, Juliana traffic. Lovely. That, some jet blues. That's pretty cool. Not really sticking to the taxi line, but I do think Flight Simulator is looking more and more realistic. Be interesting what happens when 2024 comes out. Right, let's find a place to dump our passengers and get out of here. Hi guys, look at your cool big jets. Here comes our little jet. I kind of want to slot between them, but that feels a bit naughty. We'll go around this way. Where can we go? We'll go to this remote stand over here. Bravo 1 definitely looks like our kind of stand. Right. Super guys, thank you for joining us. We'll do it again soon. Really cool having 100 subscribers. Let's do a little celebration one. We'll do something in General Aviation next, I think, and show you what it's like to fly in the real world. Alright gang, park up here and hope you have a good weekend. Cheers.